taxation or tax document. This is level 1, which will be finance. All right. We are expected to know the following. You have to know the difference between VAT inclusive and VAT exclusive. That's number 1. We expect you to know how to find the original amount of value once given VAT value only. If someone gives you VAT value only, we want to know if you can get a VAT exclusive price, which is the original price before VAT, and we want to know whether you will get the price inclusive. All right, then we shall go on and calculate the UIF, and you have to understand why UIF is deducted, at what percentage is it calculated. Number 4, explain the meaning of personal income tax. We shall get there. Then we shall come to interpreting the salary slip, which is the pay slip, the tax tables, which will help us calculate the personal income tax. We shall expect you to interpret the personal income tax forms. I believe this is the IRP 5. And we shall do also personal calculation. Actually, this is where we need the pay as you earn calculations. Then we shall calculate the taxable income. Remember, before you look for someone's income tax, the salary has to be taxable income. And we shall also look at the non-taxable income, the likes of pension, road accident fund, and so forth. Then we shall see how we use the tax tables to calculate tax payable. We shall be expected to work with the rebate still, which determines the tax income, pay as you earn. Then we shall come to working with rebate. Yes, we shall see that. Calculating the net pay, which is the same as the net salary, or some people call it the take home. Then we shall investigate how, in cases, the salary can influence a person's tax bracket. All right, today we shall be looking at a few things. Number 1, what is made by tax? It's a compulsory contribution to the government revenue, levied on the worker's income and business profits, or added to the cost of goods and services and transactions. All right. Some parts or some items, they have tax, others they don't have tax, and we shall have to know why do we pay tax? The reason why we pay tax is to help the government fund or facilitate other institutes, or we can to help the government maintain the roads, which would fall under infrastructure, to maintain the public service, the public schools, public hospitals, public in factories and industries, all that comes from you in form of tax. All right, we have indirect and direct tax. The form of indirect, that's what we're going to look at today, which is what we call VAT. VAT stands for value added tax, and it's calculated at 15%. VAT is calculated at 15%. Some items have VAT calculated on them, others don't have VAT. So the ones that have VAT, we call them VAT inclusive items. VAT inclusive. When we say VAT inclusive, this means it has VAT. Definitely the other one, which is VAT exclusive. VAT exclusive, it has no VAT. It has no VAT, VAT exclusive. All right. Another word that we shall say here, it's what we call the VAT exempted. VAT exempted items. All right. Some of the VAT exempted or VAT exclusive items, we have fresh fruits, brown bread, maize meal, cooking oil, eggs, vegetables, paraffin, diesel. We have pilchard, all those items that they don't have VAT. They are zero rated items. Zero VAT rated items. That's what we should know. 0 VAT exempted. All right, let's see how we calculate or how we do calculations on this. And the side here we have examples. Yes, what I want you to know, first and foremost, if you're to include, because in most cases the prices come, once they say the price excludes VAT, that means you expect to include VAT at the final, or they ask you for the value of VAT. But then we have this other one here. If you're to include VAT, we say, if you're to include VAT, you will get the price. Definitely, you multiply it with 1,15. The answer you get will be including VAT. So if you're to look for the value of VAT and the price has no, the price is VAT exclusive. So we shall only multiply by 0,15. You understand? But then if the price already includes VAT, then you need to multiply by 15 over 115. This is when you're looking for the value of VAT. Then if you want to excluding VAT, how do you exclude VAT? Definitely you'll have a price that already includes VAT, and you divide by 1,15. That's how we exclude VAT. All right, we have another method here. This method is used commonly for people who might have forgotten what to do. All right, you look at the situation that you have and you analyze. So if they say, for example, if they say, let's take this question here that we're looking at, example number 1, the price of a pair of sandals is 79 rands 99 cents, excluding VAT. VAT is charged at 15%. Calculate the amount of VAT charged on the sandals. So we are looking for VAT. So this is what we want. All right. What do we have? This price here, we have it and it's excluding. That means we have this. We see that? So let's substitute the formula. So we say we want over what we have times the amount given should give us the answer. So we said we want 15. What do we have? We have 100 times the amount given to me, 79 rands 99 cents. So what is the value of VAT? That's what I'm looking for. That's a value. What's the value of VAT? And that's what I'm looking for. So I'll get my VAT as 11 rands. 11 rands 99.85 cents. But remember, this is money. So in other words, you need to round off to 2 decimal places. But if you round off this, it will push it to 12. So it's 12 rands. So the value of VAT is 12 rands using this other formula here. All right. Or if we go up there and we see our price here, remember, we are looking at the value of VAT. If you have to use method 2, we are looking for value of VAT and the price excludes VAT. So simply meaning you would have got your price 79 rands times 0,15, and still you get your answer as, because it's money and supposed to be rounded off to 2 decimal places, it will push it to that much. You still get the same answer. All right, that's the first example. Let's look at the second example. So the second example says, determine the VAT inclusive price of the sandals. We are trying to use this other method for someone who had forgotten what to do. Because for those ones who see it straight away, you say VAT inclusive. That means you get the price given to you, which is excluding VAT, plus the VAT that you've got already, which would be 79.99 plus 12. And the answer here becomes 91 rands 88.5. But because we need 2 decimal places, this will be 91 rands 91 rands, 99 cents when you round off. When you round off, it becomes 91 rands, 99 cents. That's how we get it. This is straightforward. We shall use another method. That we shall see. We shall see how things come up. All right. So this is 79 rands, 99 cents plus 12. You get the answer 91 rands, 99 cents. Okay. So now another method. What other method shall we use? Since we are looking for price inclusive, so remember here we said if you're going to include VAT, the first formula I gave you here, just get the price multiplied by 1,15, which is true. Let's take the 79 rands 99 cents, we multiply it by 1,15. Let's see what we end up having. 79.99 times 1,15. So this still gives us 91 rands 9885 cents. All right, then because we're going to round off to two decimal places, it becomes, this is the answer that we get, 91 rands 99 cents. You see that? Because we need money to be like that. Now, what about a friend of ours who does not, or who cannot remember this? Remember, here we are. The question says determine VAT inclusive. So simply meaning, I want this. What do I have? I have VAT exclusive. So I have VAT exclusive. So I'll say what I want over what I have times the amount I have. I should get the answer. So what do I want? I want VAT inclusive. So it's 115 over what do I have? I have 100 times what price is given in the scenario. It's 79 rands 99 cents. What answer do I end up having? I still get the same answer as 91 rands 9885. It's supposed to be in two decimal places, so we stop there. This one's already bigger than 4. So we pick a one, we add it onto this. That's why we end up with our answer as 91 rands 99 cents. That's how we get it. All right. All right, now we go to this other question here. Question number 2, this is what we're doing now. Question number 2. Question number 2 says, an advert quotes the iPhone cell phone at 13,950 VAT inclusive. VAT is charged at 15%. Calculate the original price of the cell phone. Now, someone might get confused. Calculate the original price of the cell phone. Now, what we mean by original price? This is the price without VAT, VAT exclusive. You understand? The price with the original price, and simply before they added VAT, how much was it? So we shall come back to our example here, what I gave you up here, and we said if you're to exclude, you'll get the price including VAT. We divide by 1,15, which is this much. But then why am I taking that? Because already they tell me the price is VAT inclusive. That means it includes VAT. So in other words, I want to exclude VAT. That's what we shall do. So we shall get the 13,950 divided by 1,15. So 13,950 divided by 1,15. The answer becomes 12,130. Then we have 43 cents. So this is the original price. This was the price before VAT was added. Someone else might ask us, how do we use the formula that we have on our side here? All right. How shall we use the formula? The formula we shall say, what do I have? I have VAT inclusive. what do I want? I want VAT exclusive. So we come what I want over what I have times the amount I'm given. It will give me the answer. So otherwise, I want the 100. But then what do I have? I have 115. I'll multiply by the price given to me, 13,000. So you get that much. And you'll have the answer as 12,130 rands 43 cents. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All right, we go to our next question of ours. Here we have question number 3. You look at question number 3, it states that 15% VAT of an item is 550 rands. Number 1, the 3.1, determine the VAT exclusive price of the item. Now, when you read very well and you understand this, what we have here, it's VAT. We have the VAT given to us as the VAT given to us as the VAT given to us is 500. What we have now, we have VAT given to us as this much. 500. This is VAT given, but they want you to determine the. Now this is when the table becomes so useful. This is when the table becomes useful. So ask yourself, what do I want and what do I have? In the question, they want VAT exclusive. Yes, they want this. But what do I have? I have VAT. I have VAT. So what shall we say? We shall have what I want over what I have times the amount given. I should get the answer. Where you have to understand it's how to interpret this. It's how to interpret this. What do I want? I want VAT exclusive, which is at 100. What do I have? I have 15. Then times the price that's given to me. What is it? So the price excluding VAT is 3,666.67 cents. This is the price of the item excluding VAT. Now they go ahead, 3.2, they ask you, what's the VAT inclusive price? Now this is so simple. Why? You already have the VAT, so you're going to add on the price excluding VAT, which will become 3,600, sorry. Our VAT value is 550 plus 3,666.67 cents. And the answer becomes 4,216.67 cents. That's how we do it. Or someone else would have done this. It's also fine. You would have come here and you said, since you've got the price excluding VAT, just multiply by 1,15. You still get the same. Answer, which is 4,216.67 cents. Yeah. All right, let's continue to the other question. We have this question here. It's for a pay slip. Usually, this is where VAT questions come from. All right. Why are some items marked with an asterisk? Please, when you get a slip like this, you have to read, or how is it? You have to go through it and you understand what it means. So when you look at it critically, When you look at it critically, there is no way they put the asterisk, the star, but they are talking of items like this one here, this one, that one there. You see those items. And when you check here very well, this is cooking oil. Remember in the notes we said these ones they don't have VAT. You see pumpkin seeds. So in other words, the answer here has to be they are, you can say they are VAT, they are VAT exclusive items. They are VAT exempted. They are VAT exempted items. Or you can say they are zero, they are VAT, they are zero VAT rated. Zero VAT rated items. They have no VAT on them. All right, they have zero VAT. They are VAT exclusive items. All right, 1.2, determine the total cost of the items that are VAT inclusive. So what we're going to do here, so simple, let's see. It's right here. So the VAT is this much, and this is the total of VAT inclusive items. So just write it there. Because the reason why I went here and took it off, it's 2 marks. It's not that much. Or someone can add them up and find out the answer. But for me, I picked it from here. Another thing is that if the slip already has VAT, you can manipulate it to go back to look for how much was the VAT by saying 115 over 15 times the VAT value. Now, the VAT value here, we have it as. So if you do that, all right, they're asking us, show by means of calculations whether you believe the VAT calculations are correct or not. All right, this is where we're going. Now, since we've said that we have this amount, this much amount, indeed, for those ones who added these items, if you add only these items here that have no asterisks, you end up having this answer here. So we need to find out, is the VAT value right? So since already it includes VAT, we shall say, we shall multiply by 115 over, sorry, shall multiply by 15 over 115. This already includes VAT. We are looking for VAT. So we shall say so we end up having, is supposed to be the correct VAT. So we shall say it's not correct because we are versing this one versus on the slip they have the VAT as this much. So it's wrong. This brings us to the end of the lesson. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.